Atlanta Carcast, Mr. TJ Skip Nighthawk Mama.
We are not on the radio.
Not on the radio tonight. two weeks in a row. But we still back. We ready to pod. This is Atlanta Carcast. This is season 4, episode 31. We are approaching the end of this season. I go by the name of Mr. Tesla S, aka Tupac Shakur. To this side of me, hey, Skip, don't do that. Don't do that.
I didn't say nothing. What?
Saw your face. It said it all.
Hey, you're right. Okay.
Two-potterless now? No?
No.
Pod life, baby. No. To this side of me is Miss TJ, aka www.tiajakes.com for all your consulting needs, restaurant consulting, consultation, venting, car culture life. She's also booking vehicles too these days. If you need a video shoot and you need some vehicles booked and curated and taste making,
Not curated.
Curated.
He's curating book cars now.
I do.
Oh.
I curate music videos. So
Yeah.
But he said cars was just hey.
Curating cars. Yeah, for videos. Buford is always Mr. Skip from Skip's Trophies and More. We got more for that to come about his trophy business. Tonight is a big night for him, but for all your trophy needs, car show season is still here. It's not over. You can still book. You can still get your trophies made anytime. Hit him up at Skip's Trophies and More. And last but not least, BTL CEO Nighthawk with the T, aka Nighthawk with the Tizzle. People, what it do?
Well, this past weekend, Labor Day weekend, man, I didn't do nothing. Car scene related. Me and the fam took a trip up to 20 West, 20 East, going to Carolina, and they had some crabs that were that damn big.
wow.
And they was eating them in the black ass dark. Mosquitoes was out there beating their ass, but they was eating them.
You say black ass dark?
Wasn't no lights.
Black ass dark. Wow.
I'm talking about if you
Blue
put your hand
crab?
out in front of you, you couldn't see your hand. It was that dark. And all you heard was
Crack, crack, crack. Not the mosquito cat.
they had a ball. We had a ball, man. We hung out with family. Everything was great. We went to the African American Museum in Charlotte, South Carolina. And we learned every time we go out of town, if something black, based, we try to find it. So we went there, hung out there for about 4 hours. We still didn't get to see everything because you wanna like try to take it all in, but some of it's so intriguing and involved that you want to read everything. So you realize, well, we got to go. So we're definitely gonna make a trip back up there to that in Charlotte. It's a very nice venue. Charleston. I'm sorry, I said Charlotte. Charleston, South Carolina, not Charlotte, North Carolina. But Black
You
History.
didn't go see your dad?
I did not. I didn't even think about it because I would have called you, Dad.
That shit is so disrespectful.
And you know what he did? Come get when he called. No. But anyway, that was my
gotta
weekend.
call him next time you up that way for a minute too.
I'll be up there every week. I'll be up there.
Don't you go by my dad's house. Don't go by my dad's house. I'm telling you right now.
I went to Farley Beach last week, and it was.
I saw.
It was
We saw
nice.
the picture, man.
Yeah,
You be
it was
cheating.
real nice.
You be cheating. But yeah, that was my weekend. Didn't do anything car related, so I have nothing to report on that. So yeah.
Miss TJ?
Had a really relaxing weekend. It was super relaxing, which was the point. I did do some music video curation. And we'll talk more about that in the good, bad, and the uglies. Had a great family meal on Monday with the family.
Shout out.
It was great. My nieces hosted Labor Day for the first time, and they did a phenomenal job. So I just want to say super shout out to my nieces for hosting and having our entire family. My family is huge, and they held it down for all of us for the first time ever. And I'm so proud of them for doing that. So yeah,
They did it. They did the damn thing for sure. Shout out. Nighthawk,
unfortunately, I work, but I got that little time and a half. But
that little time and a half, that little time and a half.
But I didn't really do nothing. I ain't doing that car related. I ain't been car related in a minute, so just chilling. So good week.
My week is same old. I work Labor Day as well, getting ready for Halloween. Yeah, a lot going on, a lot of moving parts. We got a good podcast for you guys today. We're gonna talk about the good, bad, the ugly. We're gonna talk about Nighthawk with the Tia, and we have a special guest from Florida who will be joining us today. He's got a show coming up, and I got something right there.
No.
I'm just rubbing my hand. I have hair here, Mark. You don't.
Oh, okay. We got a special guest, and we'll talk to him. But before we get to all of that, Skip is going to hit us with the good, the bad, and the
ugly.
The good, the bad, and the ugly. Only on Atlanta CarCast.
I'm gonna tell you that because the ugly ass just sounded so.
It sounds crazy.
Put some bass in your voice.
Like
ugly, you know.
I kind of like it. So this past weekend, Skip. All right, give it to us. Give it to the people. What happened this weekend? You deciphered it.
My weekend was, I'm not gonna say generic because I was with my family, but it had nothing to do with the car scene. Miss TJ has a couple of things that happened with her that she was a part of, running, orchestrating, or what have you. So I'm gonna pass the baton.
Well, I put an APB out, short notice for a video shoot. And as always, you guys came and showed up and showed out for us. I want to give our friends over at Secret Society, specifically Mr. Smoke and Mr. Big G, a huge thank you. You guys came out, brought out some phenomenal cars. Big G even allowed the pink Sprinter with the stripper pole in it that we talk about all the time to the photo shoot. We shot a photo shoot for Sapphire. She's a reality TV star. She was on Jocelyn's Cabaret on Zeus. She has another show on another network. She's shooting all kinds of stuff, and she is stunning. If you see her in person, she is absolutely gorgeous. So I want to thank you guys. Too many people to name. You know who you are. Thank you guys again for coming out. I really appreciate it. What I saw of the video came out very nicely. And yeah, thanks again.
I felt very old. I didn't know who she was, and then they told me.
I still don't know who she is.
I had to Google it, but Google Sapphire on what is it? The Academy is the show?
The Academy, yeah.
The Academy show. Is it a spinoff from Jocelyn's show or something?
I wouldn't say exactly, but she holds her own. You know, she holds her own. That's the best I could say in this PG setting.
So if you guys follow her, I think she was shooting a video for Barbie and Ken. If you've heard that song, or they have a song called Barbie and Ken, it's coming out. Great visuals. It was a point where she did a wardrobe change, and the light was getting a little thin, and I thought she was naked. So, yeah.
It was a flesh-colored leather outfit. Yes. It fit her very well. And as I said, she is stunning. She's absolutely gorgeous. And her body is banging. No homo. Gotta give it to her. So yeah, when she came out with that outfit on, I think everybody stopped.
It's pretty nice.
Everybody stopped. Everybody on the set stopped, kind of like, "Ooh, okay, she got clothes on."
That was dope. So shout out to Secret Society coming out, bringing those vets out. We were at a special location. I don't even know if they want to reveal that, but we were at a great location. Got some good visuals. I think it was a good video shoot. So if you need Miss TJ to curate and taste make your videos, she can procure vehicles. That's another service we offer here at Atlanta CarCast. So we curate vehicles, auto detailing, trophy making, judging, transportation, bus driving and transporting your club to teams. What else do we do here at Atlanta CarCast?
Hosting,
emceeing,
car
washing. I heard from a host, and I won't say his name. And he told me, he said, "Well, they don't call me no more. They calling y'all." And I was like, "Eh." Yeah. So, oh,
oh, and Soda
anyway.
Girl pulled up on us also, so that was fun. She pulled up. She called me in the midst of the photo shoot and said, "Sis, where you at? What you doing?" I'm over here. Come on, pull up. She pulled up, and we always have a good time when we see each other.
That's my dog. That's my battle buddy right there.
SG. 3 Wheels Down. Shout out. So there were no car shows this past weekend on a holiday.
None that we went
I don't
to.
think
There
it
were
was.
some, but none that we went to.
That we went to.
Did y'all hear about any that got any feedback or anything? No,
I did not, because I would report on what I heard, but I didn't hear anything. So,
okay. All right. Well, moving along, we're gonna hit y'all with a little bit of Nighthawk with the Tia, which is a new segment where Nighthawk and Miss TJ give y'all the tea as to what's going on in these streets. So, without further ado,
and now, Nighthawk with the Tia.
Only on Atlanta Podcast.
You are practicing. Good job. That was all right there. That was okay.
So, Miss TJ, what are we talking about with this tea?
Tonight we're going to talk about the crisis with the Fulton County Jail. The tea is not always going to be about car scene stuff. You know, we are on the radio, so to broaden our expansions and kind of talk about things in the news and pop culture. So, yeah, there's something going on with this jail. So let's hear from channel whatever that is.
All right, let's do it. Let's roll it.
We have a crisis at the Fulton County Jail, and he has a suggestion for the sheriff on what needs to happen now to try to prevent any more deaths. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor has talked to Chairman Pitts. She joins us now from downtown with what he had to say.
Good afternoon. Well, Chairman Pitts says that he understands that this is an emergency situation, and he believes the only way to get out of this problem or to address it immediately is to outsource inmates right now. Now, Chairman Pitts says lowering the jail population is his suggestion, but he makes it clear that the Fulton County Sheriff Patrick Labatt has the final say. Chairman Pitts says he's suggesting outsourcing up to 700 inmates to Milledgeville, Georgia, and get this, the state of Mississippi. Now, here is the key. The chairman says the county will pay to have those inmates transferred to those new facilities.
Another death. Well, I can tell you this. We all agreed that we have a crisis, an emergency in our jail. Priority number one right now is to reduce the overcrowding in that jail. And the only way to do that quickly is through outsourcing to other facilities. We are now considering proposals from 2 firms, one within the state of Georgia, another outside of the state of Georgia.
Now, Chairman Pitts says he realizes this matter is urgent, and he will meet with Sheriff Labatt today to talk about this outsourcing. We are live in downtown. Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
Wow. I have no words.
Five inmates have died within the last 4 weeks. That's 10 total. 10 in the last in 2023.
Right.
So how? What's going on with y'all cousins?
Listen, for y'all that don't know, I've been to jail. I've been to prison. Now, I haven't been to Fulton County Jail, so I don't know how it's set up. My opinion is, 1, they don't have enough staff, and 2, the officers are not doing their fucking jobs. That's the bottom line.
They corrupt.
I don't care what they say about overcrowding. When officers are at their stations where they're supposed to be, inmates try not to fight for fear of being locked up in a hole in a cell by themselves. Now, I understand the overcrowding and all of that, but you just said 5 deaths in 4 weeks, or 4 and 5 weeks, or whatever it was.
5 deaths in 4 weeks.
You telling me that these officers are doing their job? No.
But they're dying from things like bed bugs, and
I've been heard that was bad.
But They also because I've been doing my research on it. It's not all concerning the bed bugs and all that. It's a lot of underhand stuff going on in the jail. Well, the people that's coming in, that the inmates versus the old inmates, they sending randoms to people, family, saying if you don't send me a certain amount of money on Cash App, we're gonna hurt your family member. Y'all ain't heard about that?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a lot like going on.
I
haven't heard that.
They're also they're overcrowded by over thousands some inmates.
Yeah.
How do you get that crowded?
Because the bonds are too high. Number one, they put outrageous bonds on general charges versus somebody coming in there, somebody rich coming in there with a white collar crime charge to get a $5,000 bond. You go in there with a driving on suspended license, your bond is $15,000, $20,000. Most of the time, people don't have that to pay. So I think the bond issue is part of the problem, and they're worried about head count because they get paid per inmate per day. Versus, you know what, this charge is not serious enough to lock him up, but they worry about their overhead. So I also did some research too, Nighthawk, and on another news channel, they said that one inmate got stabbed, one inmate was beaten to death, and this last inmate, he had bruised ribs, bite marks, and just looked like he got jumped or beat up real bad. This is why I say the officers are not in their stations where they're supposed to be. There's no way you can see a fight and not get on the radio and say, hey, we got a fight, and they be there in 2-3 minutes.
Right.
They found him in his bed, beat to death. I mean, dead in his bed.
So if you got bite marks and you was in a fight, that means you won, right?
No. Well, I mean,
you beating the shit out of somebody and they had to bite you to get your ass up off him.
But he got jumped, though, Mark.
Yeah.
They found him laying in his bed dead with bite marks and bruised ribs and, all about the midsection. He was bruised up real bad and he was dead.
That means he was winning a portion of that fight.
Yeah, he probably beat up
one.
But
Okay, I know because I don't know too much about the jails. Okay, we got Rice Street, whatever that said. But okay, how is it overcrowded when we have the other jail by Magic City? What's the two differences?
They closed up and down. That one is completely closed down.
So you think, okay, with the tax dollars, okay, if that jail, Rice Street is like going down, this jail is just sitting there because I rode past this jail today and it's just
right. But the end of you guys remember back when we were doing the drifting thing and we were on the news talking about they were trying to pass. Remember those guys that we were with, those young kids? Mm-hmm. They were doing a petition to have that whole building shut down because of rats and everything else. So they actually won. That jail has been shut down now for over a year.
Which jail? The one in the corner.
The one right down on Peach Street, right across from the bus station in Magic City.
Yeah.
It's closed down.
Yeah, so the jail portion of it is closed. The building is still open.
We having that problem in Atlanta versus the mayor trying to put this facility for them to train. Shouldn't they be asking for a jail or something?
They should be, but that's not what the money's allotted for.
Yeah, that's something totally different. You talking about the police city or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, they'll get more policemen, but won't get more jail. Like you said, or won't get bigger jails or more space. So, all this outsourcing inmates. Outsourcing means you're paying somebody to take something off your hands. That's money you spending when you could be building it right here. And hire more officers. That's the bottom line.
So how would you feel if you had a inmate, well, I'm saying a family member in that Fulton County jail, and then they transfer them to Mississippi, like they're saying either Mississippi or somewhere else?
Well, what it's going to do, it's going to cause the ones that will be transferred, their parents to either try to bond them out or they deal with it.
Right.
Because I think if I find out I'm getting bonded, getting transferred to a whole nother state where I got to deal with whatever's there, it's unknown. Mama, sell my car, do something, bond me out.
Right.
I mean, traditionally, when they have experienced overcrowding, and this is nothing new, county jails specifically have been overcrowded for decades.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just be real. Even in Michigan, where I came from, this is people all in the gymnasiums, all they on top of each other. But they generally will lower bonds, and they would try to let people go on what they call them, personal bond, Skip, where you get off
on recognizance.
Yeah, let them out on that. Lower bond. They do all kind of. What, Atlanta can't do that?
No, Mark, you missed the whole point I just said. They get paid per inmate per day. So I'm gonna stack the jail up with 1,000 more than what it can hold if I'm getting $250 per day per inmate from the state. And that's the reason why they're not lowering bonds or anything else.
So you mean to tell me if your gas tank's full,
they get between $175 and $250 a day.
Yeah, but if the jail is full, that's just greed then at that point, right?
But they also have said that some of the inmates that comes in that's going to like the mental ward be already sick and they get locked up to come in to get aid to help them out, and then they already sick. So when they get in there, they probably on their last leg, and now they don't die on their hands. Get what I'm saying?
Right, but the ones that died here, at least the last 4, I know for a fact it was either stabbing. There was a big gang fight, and then one guy got stabbed up. One guy got jumped, and then this guy got bitten and all that stuff. This last person. So a lot of that is, in my opinion, because I've been there, they're just putting people in cells and not figuring out who they are.
Correct.
Because if you in gang A and I'm in gang B, they should know immediately by tattoos or whatever else, because the gang unit knows who you are. You can't put them with this person because all his friends there, and that's a situation that's uncontrollable. So they can miss me with that. You know, we got to do something about overcrowding. Hire more people.
Right.
Well, and the other part is Fulton County is the mothership of all things Atlanta. So everything goes through that particular jail. So when it deals with Trump, he goes there. When it deals with Young Thug and all of these other people, YSL, all these other letter groups, everybody goes there. So that particular jail has to be structured completely different. And I don't think they've addressed what the current landscape is to actually go to market the way that they do. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes perfect sense. But go ahead.
What Soldier Girl says is on point. All felony charges go to Fulton County. Release the misdemeanors. The jail's not being used for its intended purpose. There was a story a couple weeks ago about a young lady who was in jail on a misdemeanor charge. She'd been there for 6 months, and she died.
On a misdemeanor?
She was 19.
Yeah, she was a misdemeanor charge.
That's fucked
Why
up.
was she there
for
a
ticket or something?
It was a traffic ticket.
Yeah.
And it's like, if people can't pay traffic tickets, how long should they have to sit in jail?
Yeah.
I mean, that's for the courts to decide about that. The length of, once you're sentenced to something, that's one thing. But the what she said about releasing these misdemeanor people, a lot of people are now on simple charges. Like, for instance, if you ride down the road and you got to use the bathroom real bad, you get out of your car on the side of the road and go in the bushes and take a leak.
That's against the law.
That's indecent exposure. That is a sex crime.
Yep.
It's a first-degree felony. You know, people don't think about small stuff like that, and that's first-degree felony. You would start out at $20,000.
And I pee all the time. I be at
Man,
car
I go
shows.
in the woods, so if he see
You ain't got no bathroom, I am peeing in the back of your building. Let me tell you that right now.
I go in the woods, so if he see me, you saw me coming out the woods. You ain't see me peeing. You get me for trespassing. You ain't really get me because sex crimes. You got to register everywhere you go.
Yeah.
But
but they also saying,
one way.
They also saying some of the officers are sleeping with the inmates, so that's how they're getting away with a lot of those.
Of course, that's in every jail and every prison in the United States.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So I mean, what's the solution? I don't get it.
Part of it would be hire more officers, train them up better, because once they get used to the system, it's close the door. You and them, because they treat you less than when you're in there already. I know this firsthand experience, not that particular jail, but once you're behind the gate, I told officer one time when I was in jail, man, I got 2 nuts just like you. I don't give a fuck because you got a different color uniform than me. Watch how you talk to me.
Yeah. I think the problem is that
lock that door. And
the county jails are state and the prisons are private. And that's the issue.
Most of them.
Yes,
not all of them.
Most of them. A high percentage of them are. So I think when the state and the government really get into it, it makes everything fucked up. Does it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, when it goes private, it's all about money. Then it's only about money after that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's your Nighthawk with the Tia, Fulton County crisis inmates. So stay out of jail when you're driving, and have it all together, and you won't be in there with those guys because bed bugs are real.
Apparently, no.
For sure. So let's see. After that, so that was Nighthawk with the Tia. We told you how our week went. Let me go to my notes because I'm tripping.
He ain't had no cigarette.
That's what it is.
They've been rushing me. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest tonight, and they're backstage. Let me see if we can get backstage. Let me bring them up real quick. We got a special guest all the way from Florida. His favorite color is green and orange.
You got to do that standing at 6'4".
Standing at 6'4", 7,000 pounds, soaking wet. All the way from Florida, representing the U. I won't tell you his government name, but they call him Skip. Don't call him Skipper. I give you Mr. Williams.
Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it.
Williams.
I feel so slow. I'm looking at the notes. Like, people? Got nobody on from Florida. I'm looking like.
We're going to do it like this tonight. So Skip is our special guest tonight because he has a show this coming Sunday. If you have not heard, and we are going to dissect him just like we do everybody else because nobody's safe. So if his flyer is shitty, we're going to tell you. If his show is going to be shitty, we're going to tell you. If you need to not go to this show, we're going to tell you. So Skip, Battle for the Rings 4. I'm going to say it right this time.
Yeah, how many rings is that? Wait, how many rings is that?
That's 4 right there.
That's 4. Oh, see, I haven't seen that first one.
The first one was this size.
I haven't seen it in person.
No, this is not it. It was one like this one.
Okay.
Small class ring size. These are Super Bowl ring size. So 1, 2, 3, and this is the 4th one we'll be giving away Sunday.
Woo, that 4th one is pretty.
So I asked you this off air, Skip. Are you nervous? Are you nervous, or are you excited, or what's the vibes?
I'm excited, just like always, like any other show. The fact that it's mine, I don't have any more nerves than normal, than usual, because I've done it. It's so repetitive to me to do a car show. It's just like waking up in the morning, pretty much. So to answer a question that I've been asked on multiple occasions is, what do you expect? I expect what I get. I would hope everybody would come. I want everybody to come. But if I get 3 people Sunday, that's what I expected. I don't set myself up for failure, if that makes sense. Because I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
But yeah, I don't. The answer to that question, like I said, that's my answer to that question. If everybody comes, I appreciate it. If they don't, thank you anyway. It's what it is.
Okay, so let's see. We're gonna put this flyer up here and let's talk about it. Battle for the Rings 4 is going down this Sunday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So this Sunday, Skips Trophies and More presents Battle for the Rings 4. Don't mind those 3 slashes. That's a typo.
So that's a strike already. That's 1 strike.
Right.
Oh, so, wow. Okay.
That's 1 strike, Nighthawk. Good job. Yeah. So September 10th, that's this Sunday. This is from 1 to 5. And this is $40 per car, $5 spectators. And this is going to be going down live at Tire Discounters at 1860 Georgia Highway 20 in Conyers, Georgia 30013. We got top 40 rings, we got specialty awards, and we have the Tire Discounters Choice Awards.
I got a question. Question. I live like less than 3 miles down the street. Can I walk and walk up?
Of course you can walk up. And it's going to take you $5 to walk in.
Yeah, never mind.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, Merck said one of his bags blew on him last night. When you got a whole 36, 48 hours to get it right, Pippin.
He posted
I heard
it
about
on Instagram.
You hate to hear that.
Yeah. Also, I implore you guys to come in together. And the reason I say that is because we do have a nice sized lot. It's pretty big. It'll hold a bunch of cars, but I'm not holding spaces. I'm just not. There's too many people that have said they're going to come for me to have a 10-car club, but only 5 are there, and I'm holding 5 spaces, and I got to make room or adjust on the fly. So I suggest you guys meet wherever y'all gonna meet at. Come on in together. That way you guys can be part together. There won't be any issues as far as, man, I want to get right there or, whatever. So that's what we're not going to do is hold a space. Now, if they're right there at the red light, that's one thing. Right down the street, that's one thing. But if they'll be here in 5 minutes, you better go over there and wait on them. If you want to park beside you, that's just it. Yeah. Uh-oh. Look, what's going on right now?
Y'all better come get these rings on Sunday.
There they go.
Come get them.
There's only a couple of people that have all 4. Matter of fact, there's only 2 people that have all 4.
Well, nobody has the 4th one, Skip.
Well, I'm sorry. There's only 2 people that have all 3.
I've got one.
Then the first, like kind of color in it. Everybody got a color in the first one.
Yes, they had different colored stones in them.
Yeah.
You're freezing, or is it me?
No, Nighthawk is freezing.
Okay.
So Skip.
Yes.
All right, so you got the flyer doesn't really talk about your categories. So did you want to dive a little bit more into how these people win? It's a total of 40 rings, or there's more?
There's 50 rings.
50 rings. I'm
guaranteed to give out 40. And the reason I say that is because we're not doing participation. The cars need to be, car show ready. And car show ready could be looked at from a bunch of different ways. And let me explain. Your car could be what's called a half wrap and still be a car show car. It could be a full wrap. It could be interior engine trunk done, but stock paint job. But I don't want people to think that, you know what, man, we just gonna show up and that's my dog and I'm gonna get a ring. That's not how it's gonna go. I think there's gonna be enough cars there to eat these 40 rings up, with no problem. But the right cars will win at my show. And then, like I always say at every show I host, if I make a mistake, an oversight, forget, overlook or what have you,
kick him in the nuts
to take care of that.
Okay.
No, we'll make sure it happen.
Yeah, but it's always it's always not a lucky little bit. There's always a messy Betty. Oh man, that's his dog. He just like him, man. Whatever the case may be, which I don't care about none of that because my job is to facilitate a great show. I think I do that all the time. But even that shows that there's no incidents, that there's always a naysayer. So, be a man or a woman.
Who's judging the show?
I am. Me and Miss TJ.
Yes.
Miss TJ, MissTiaJakes.com. That's
so
who's judging the show.
So like T always say, some of y'all just ain't gonna win. I'm just kidding. I'm playing.
That's what she say.
That's what she say.
Yeah, that's what she say.
But people, they get stuck in these ruts because you go to a local show or a small show and you win. Now there could be a different amount of reasons why. You could have been more trophies than entries. Your car could have been cleaner than somebody else's car. Or a car that normally wins could have pulled up dirty and not wiped his car down, and you beat him out or beat her out, or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. So don't take because you win at shows at a local or a smaller show. Well, Skip always let me win, or I always win when he's judging. Don't assume that, because the bigger shows bring out bigger vehicles, bigger and better vehicles, and it's my job to make sure the best vehicles win.
All right, Skip. So hold on. Let me stop you right there. She'd put it on the screen. So let's go ahead and announce. There you go, people. Talk about it, Skip.
All right, man. You guys asked for it. Here it is. Now, how to judge car shows, the course. If anybody is interested in being taught the way I judge, how I judge, why I judge, and what I do when I have a close call to make, I am holding a car show judging course at my show this Sunday, but from between 2 and 5. It will not be 3 full hours. What it will consist of is you guys will be provided with a clipboard, the materials that you'll need to do the judging, and, all the pens, pencils, and whatnot, judge sheets and whatnot. And I will walk you through what I do. We'll be in the air conditioning portion. This is what I do when I do this, blah, 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 blah. We'll then go to one of the cars that's on the site. We'll just pick one. I will judge the car, and I won't say what I'm doing, and then you guys will have your sheet, and I'll let y'all judge it off of what I've taught y'all. Then we'll go back in that air conditioning spot, and I'll say, okay, what y'all come up with this category, and we'll discuss why you either did right, wrong, or whatever, and we'll do it again, probably 2 to 3 times, so that way you can get it down and get an understanding of what it takes to judge a car quickly and the right way, the way Skip does it. So I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm just one of them. Okay. But it is $50. It will be $50. You guys can cash at me or meet me at the show and give me $51 bills, crispy, and we will get to taken care of. Now, I don't want to hear.
We got 3. We got Lady Icon, we got Glenda, and we got Soldier Girl. Who else?
Right, yeah, there were more people. Oh man, if you do it, I'll run it. Oh, okay, so now's the time to do it. And one of the reasons why I want to do it at a car show, not just my car show, is because we don't have to go and critique a car that's not clean. There will be cars out there that's clean, and we'll do different cars so you can get different points of views. And I will show you exactly why I do what I do and how I come to the conclusions I come to. So if you want to learn the Skip way of judging, which everybody seems to understand now, and that way you can start getting hired and picked up to judge shows or whatever, or you could judge your own show without having to pay somebody to do it, I'm offering the course. I was doing it for free at one time, but people took my kindness for a weakness. So there you go.
Boom. There you go. Any questions in the chat about this? Any questions? It's pretty straightforward. He likes $1 bills. I think he used to shoot dice.
Oh my God,
I don't know what it is.
It don't matter. Y'all.
Shoot dice.
But look at the caption that somebody so eloquently stated about me.
Can we read that, Miss TJ? Can we please read that?
Oh, okay, go right ahead.
It says, hold on,
because I don't think a lot of people know this.
It says, why choose Skip's course? Skip has judged over 400 car shows within the past 20 years, having judged at notable shows like B103's Car and Bike Show and Nopi for 14 years. Skip is known all over the U.S. for his impeccable knowledge and unbiased eye. Skip's innate ability to stay abreast of the ever-changing car trends makes him a thought leader and a cultural icon. Thank you very much.
Shout out.
You need a ghostwriter.
Icon.
I can do that too.
I created something for me. This is
you said you created it for you?
Yeah, man. This is my
He want to take himself.
Yeah. No, I'm playing. I don't but no, you guys know me, man. I don't look at myself like that in that way. I mean, I've been here a long time. I've been out here. I think I'm pretty well known, like the statement says about me across the southeastern United States. I've been to shows in Texas, Kansas, Oklahoma, both the Carolinas, Philly, Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, and Florida, and Louisiana.
South Carolina?
Yeah, I said both the Carolinas, Mark. You missed that part.
Oh, that's both of them? Okay.
Yeah. Is there a discount for couples? Yep. 40 plus 40.
40 plus 40.
Yeah, so Skip is very humble, and I think I don't want to say people take advantage of him, but I don't think Skip is local. I don't look at him when it comes to judging. He's not a local judge. He's really national, and he's put the work in. And I don't want his expertise to be deteriorated or to be downplayed. He's the best in the business. He looks at stuff every time I'm at a show with him and he's judging. I always, because I'm always behind him and I'm either videoing or I'm just trying to critique what he's doing. And sometimes he doesn't know what I'm doing, and I'll ask him questions, and he always has a fresh take. He always sees something different, and he's always evolving and getting better at what he does. So, I mean, I don't think y'all really realize how good he is as a judge.
But
Go ahead, Skip.
What you just said comes with the territory. It's just like any job. If you don't continually learn or get better at your job, you're going to stay there. You're not going to get a raise or a promotion. And one way I know that people respect what I do is the ones that cry about me judging. When they go somewhere else and they get messed over, or they get looked over, or their car gets just bypassed because they don't like that car, they're not from that place. But dang, the way you're supposed to judge, he ain't had his hood open, he ain't had his trunk open. I started that because to judge a car, I need to see every aspect of the car. On my judge sheets at the bottom in red letters, it says, if your hood or your trunk is closed, you get a 0 in that category, and there's no possible way you can win with 2 zeros. I started that on the car scene because people used to just pop their hood and lock their car up and walk off. That's not judging the car show. So I know they respect the way I judge. It's just a lot of them don't like me for whatever reason, or a lot of them feel like they can do it better. So, it's what it is. Or of course, buy one, get one free. Yeah, if you pay $80, you can buy one and one get in free. Yeah. But to answer your question, Mike,
some people ask, do you get a certificate?
Yes, I was just about to say that. Yes, there is a certificate of completion at the end of the course. Now, that certificate will show that you completed the course. That does not make you an A1 certified judge because there's always trial and error. I even make mistakes, and I always try to correct them as I go. So it does not mean that those people will be, oh man, I got past Skip course, I'll sign me up. Now, if you're dedicated to your craft, you will get better. That's what I say.
As a graduate of this Skip's Trophies and More,
talk your shit.
As a graduate, yes, I think that what Skip said is absolutely correct. You're constantly sharpening your sword. I'm constantly sharpening. I shadow Skip at every car show we go to, whether we're judging or not. He and I look at cars a lot. We talk about cars every day. Skip
every day. And Monopoly Go.
Yes, that too. But but literally, Skip is probably one of the few people that I talk to every single day about cars. We call each other, we see something, I'll ask a question about something, something will pop up in a news feed, we'll share it. We are constantly learning. I'm constantly learning from him. And in order to be good, you've got to continuously learn. So I think his course is a great start. But then continuing to look and read and find out what's happening with cars is something that you just kind of got to stay up on yourself. But I think I'm a good judge, if I must say so myself.
Well, I'm gonna say this. When I was out of town, I had something scheduled for the family to go out of town, and a particular car club called me, and they tried to sway me by saying they'll pay me X amount of dollars. I was like, hey, Miss TJ can judge. Who is that? I said, Miss TJ, the host with me on the show. She's judged shows with me. Man, if you say she's good, I said, I think she's good enough. There was one complaint at that whole car show. I'm not going to call the car show's name. And that person lost. That was the complaint. Wait, that car was better than mine. That was the only
She can't judge because I lost.
And I'm not saying that everybody will be A1 when they do their first show. But if you have the blueprint in front of you, you'll be able to say, oh, yeah. This is what I forgot to do. So that's what this show is going to do, give you all of the directions, all of the instructions to put this table together. And if you put the table together wrong, that's on you. But and for the people that take the course, most of y'all already have my number, but you will have my number to call back and ask questions. Call back and say, hey man, what'd you say about this? And I won't have a problem in answering the question because you did come to me to learn something. So I want to make sure and reinforce those learning institutions or those learning situations that
and you'll be affiliated. You'll be affiliated. You know what I'm saying? Be a part of the team. Be a part of Skip's judging and more.
Merck said he already gave you a ring. You should be asking no other man for no ring.
Ooh.
Boom.
Oh. Okay.
Merck, get her. Asking a man for a ring.
All right, y'all.
Ain't big enough.
So we got one more announcement before everybody goes and goes to bed because y'all old and y'all be sleepy and stuff. So we're gonna do it like this here. We've been waiting for a while to talk about this. We got announcements everywhere, and this is last minute. So this is the old date. So because we didn't put the blurb up. But the Casty Awards are coming back this year. This is not the date. Just get that out of your mind. But the Casty Awards, it will be the second annual Atlanta CarCast, and it's not virtual this year. It is live and in full effect. So tell a friend to tell a friend now. It's going down in what month, Miss TJ?
It's going down in December.
December, end of the year. We are doing a full-blown award show, which will be similar to the Oscars and the Grammys, theater style. Sit down,
theater.
But it's going to be the Casties. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Tickets will be available to purchase to come to this event. And I don't want to spoil any more. Take it away, Miss TJ, before I fuck it up.
The difference this year is that we are going to allow you all to nominate
everybody.
There are some other awards that are going to be Atlanta CarCast chosen, but we will allow you guys to create the nominees. So should we go over the categories?
Yes.
Best makeover, best full wrap, best theme car. We're not saying
or theme truck
or just best theme.
Best theme vehicle.
Best theme. No more decals because I think we've moved past the decal thing, have we not?
Yes.
Best theme. Best paint. The sleeper vehicle of the year. Do we need to explain that? Sleeper vehicle of the year?
Yes. What is that?
That's a car that if you really didn't pay attention, you didn't look at it up close, you may have seen it on Instagram, but you haven't seen it in person. And then you see it in person and you're like, God damn, that's fire. That would be considered sleeper vehicle of the year.
Slept on.
Yes. Best fleet, rookie car club of the year. There's a bunch of new guys out here, so we need you guys to nominate. Best vendor. These are People's Choice Awards, okay? So you, the people, are going to nominate who you feel are the best in these categories. Best loud.
Hold on. Vendor is all your shops. It could be vendors that y'all seen out in these streets. It could be anybody.
Of course it could.
Best person that services our shows.
Yes. Best loud pack. Best car show. The season is not over. And these nominations are going to, we're gonna give you guys a couple of weeks to put the nominees in. Best brand of the year. I need to expound on best brand.
Please, what does that mean?
Best brand is when you guys show up, you show your brand in a way that everybody knows you're there. Vests, shirts, decals, flags, neon lights in the front of the car.
Yes.
Even better example. You guys know how y'all go somewhere and you see a bunch of people with pink shirts and you be like, that must be a family reunion. That kind of attitude. When y'all show up, they be like, oh, they must all be together. That's branding.
Yes.
They show up together. They be on time. All that stuff promotes a brand.
I know 2 clubs right off the top.
Yep.
Flags, smoking,
Flags.
smoke coming out the car when you pull up. All that's great. Also, farthest traveled club. Which club has traveled the most in the car season and to where? These are people's choice. These are not our choices. These are the people's choice. Which club is the most hype? I can think of a few. Best club overall. Who amongst your peers? This is a peer vote. So who do you consider to be the best car club
this year?
And finally, best old school. So that's a new category. Some of these are new. Some of these are the same from last year. We'd also like you guys to submit any of your members that you've lost this year. So we'd like to do a special tribute to them at the Casty Awards. Now, let me preference by saying if these nominations are not individual vehicles or clubs that we've seen, we know have been in the Atlanta car scene, in places that we've seen them, they will not be considered for nomination. So these have to be individuals and or clubs that have participated in our community. Does that make sense?
If they don't apply, we will let it fly.
We had a lot of feedback last year from clubs that never watched our show, never came to any of our peer group car shows.
Why don't they pick me?
Whose cars we've never seen, not one time, except for on Instagram, who were upset that we didn't nominate them. So I'm making it clear.
They were shaking the table.
I'm making it clear that if I don't know you, if we haven't seen you, if you haven't supported any of these events, then they're not applicable for being nominated. Okay.
And I could think of a couple of cars too. Now, so all y'all in the back, let me get this out real quick, Mark. For all y'all in the back that did not understand what she said, let me put it in terms that y'all can understand it. Last year, we picked the people that we thought applied to these categories. This year, we are not picking anyone. We will put a poll up for y'all to say, I think Skip deserves to be in that category, TJ deserves to be in that category, and so on and so forth. Then we will take all of those picks and make a category with those names in it, and then you guys will vote.
Top five in each category.
Top five from each one, and then you guys will pick from those 5 that y'all nominated. We will not pick anyone in those 16, 17 categories. If you're not nominated, it's because your peers didn't pick you, or you didn't pick yourself.
And we are not breaking it down where it's going to be 2 categories of 5 and 5, making 10 for one category. There's going to be 5 in every category. We're going to make it easy. Also, we are bringing back some of the other, we call them specialty awards that we want to recognize. And I want you guys to know what those are, because it's not a secret anymore, because we already did it last year. So last year we gave out the Humanitarian Award, and it went to the PAMA Foundation, which is a great foundation for the car culture. And they appreciated that award very much so. They do a lot for that particular community, and they deserved it, and they got that. Most support from a car club was the specialty award. Who got that?
3 clubs, actually.
Okay. Yeah, there were 3. About That Life, Secret Society, and I lost my book.
Pollination.
Okay. So that went to 3 different people.
We say most support from a car club, that is to the Atlanta Car Cast and the Atlanta Cast Network. So that's not a People's Choice Award. That's an award that we've selected because those are the individual clubs that we feel have been most supportive of us.
Correct.
Right.
It may be 2, 3, 4 clubs this year, because we've had a lot of real support from a lot of people, and we want to make sure we recognize all those people. So
I got a question.
Yes.
For the first one that you said, what qualifies you for that?
Humanitarian award?
Yeah, what qualifies you for that?
Okay, and this is hypothetical, but I'm gonna use this example. Matter of fact, we're gonna use last year's winner. Swag Pack Shaq had a tragedy in his family with meningitis. So he created a foundation to raise money for meningitis. So he has a foundation, he has his own thing, and then he drives money to his foundation, and he does it year round. You see what I'm saying? So humanitarianism. DJ Threat does breast cancer. There's a show coming up after mine that's going to be for autism. Not autism, diabetes.
Diabetes.
There was an autism show earlier this year that I did the awards for. You see what I'm saying? So people that do this for no other reason than to raise money for a foundation, that's considered being a humanitarian.
The guest that we had last week, the church that's raising funds for the woodshop class, that would be considered a humanitarian.
Right.
So
you're basically changing humankind for the better.
Mm-hmm.
Pioneer Award last year was won by
Miss
Supersport, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pioneer Award. I think that's a very, very great award. That one's gonna be a tough one. So we need y'all help with all these categories because it's not up to us this year. We hands off. No, I'm talking about with the ones above. With the ones above.
Okay.
So y'all got to come up with all those other people, but the Pioneer Awards and all these that I'm naming right now, that's us. Most engaged subscriber. So all of you folks that are watching right now or that are watching in the future, the most engaged subscriber to the Atlanta CarCast movement and the Atlanta CarCast events. The most engagement when we're out and about and you're chopping it up with us. You might come to our tent or our booth or whatever, and y'all chopping, or you're in the chat, you're commenting. Whoever you guys think that person is, that's who will get that award.
I know who that is already.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't know who that is. We still got time. It's September, so we got September, October.
Unless this person stops, I don't think they can be called.
We still got 3 months. Anything can happen. New category this year: Person of the Year. Person of the Year. This is just an all-out great freaking person.
Oh shit, that's me.
Great person. I don't know what more I can add to that.
My name on that.
We might all need to get one of those awards.
And then last but not least, we are curating. I've used that word a lot tonight, but we are creating an Atlanta CarCast Casty Hall of Fame.
Yes.
I don't know if this is going to be one person. I don't know if this is going to be a club. I don't know what this is going to pertain to. We're still working the kinks out, but we are creating a Hall of Fame. Everybody has a Hall of Fame. If it's from the NBA, NFL, college football, baseball, I think car culture needs a Hall of Fame. These people, this is all that Atlanta CarCast is for, to recognize people, give you your flowers, and I think some people should be etched in fucking stone to say they are in the Hall of Fame. If they stop tomorrow, it's okay.
Me.
All right.
They did what they did. They were here. They made a difference. They made an impact. Hall of Fame.
Uh-oh. One more time.
So yeah, I don't know how many people will be in the Hall of Fame, but yeah. So
in the chat, it's kind of quiet in the chat. What y'all think?
What y'all think about the second annual Casty Awards?
Want to do a Casty Awards in person? Because that was a lot of feedback we got last year.
Yeah, that y'all would have showed up.
Yes.
You want to do this in person?
If you won last year, put it in the chat. If you won a Casty, how did you feel that you won? Put that in the chat.
Damn, Antonio say fuck yeah. Okay.
Are you coming to the Casty Awards if we have it?
All right. For you three people that said Night Hall of Fame. Okay. Watch this, guys. I ain't gonna say most of you guys because a lot of you guys weren't a part of the ACC. When and if we do a Casty Award, it's going to be a very nice venue. We've already talked about a couple. It will be a dress to impress, a black tie affair. So we're not telling you not to come in tennis shoes, but we're going to frown on it. Because if you buy a ticket, you can come in and wear but naked. You know what I mean? But we definitely want it to be a black tie gala. We're going to have red carpet and photos and all that and catered event. What do you think? What do you guys think about that? Number one, and what would you guys be willing to pay? Because that'll dictate what kind of venue we get. Don't everybody come in at once?
And also, we are also looking for sponsors for this illustrious event. Somebody that really wants to give to the culture and help us applaud and salute all of these great people, because all of this stuff takes money. It takes money for, I don't even have to say, y'all know, it takes money.
And I want to say that this is not an ACC, meaning Atlanta Car Club Community, or a CCOA event. This is a collaborative event. We want everybody to come.
Everybody.
We want the endorsement of the ACC, and we want the endorsement of the CCOA.
Well, I can speak for the ACC. You got it.
Okay. So we don't want you guys to feel like I would come, but I don't know. This is not that. This is
for everybody.
Us.
Oh, look. Two people don't say it fit there. Okay.
Everybody.
Yeah, classy. Be nice. Glenda say she'll get back to us on the price. Okay. Okay. All right. We see y'all.
But yeah, I think this is going to be one for the books. I think this is going to be one that if you missed it, you're going to kind of kick yourself. So we're giving you guys enough time to get these nominees in so everybody has a fair chance. If somebody doesn't know about our platform, specifically the classic car category, which we're trying to bridge that gap. Yeah. So let's get this out to these people that, hey, this is what we're doing. And yeah, go ahead.
Damn, I lost my train of thought. Oh my goodness. You said classic car and threw me all the way off.
We need those nominees.
Yeah.
And we wanted, trust me, we wanted to go even further this year. We wanted to go into the drifters. We wanted to go into the drag racing. We wanted to go into all of that, but our bandwidth is only so wide.
Right. Last year when we did the award show, I think that was our biggest live view show at one time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
We had well over 100 at one time. And see, one of the reasons why Miss TJ and Mark are putting these things out there now, 3-4 months early, is because we don't want y'all coming in a week before talking about, man, I just found out I would have voted.
Right.
So make sure everybody that you guys nominate, they know about it. They can traffic to the site and subscribe and then cast their vote, because we will shut the voting down a lot earlier than what we did last year.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That way we can get the awards right, everything engraved the right way, done the right way, whatever, and have it ready to go. Because what you guys didn't see, we were running around like ants with our heads cut off, trying to make sure, and we were by ourselves. Not that it wasn't a great show, but we're trying to get rid of all of that excess BS that we had to go through by letting you guys participate more. So please, please, please spread it, talk about it, let everybody know, post it on your page. Are we sending nominations via DM?
So let me elaborate on how the nomination process is going to work. We have a website. We've always had a website. Most people probably have never been to it, but Atlanta Cast Network has a website. I've done some research on polling. We got a lot of complaints about the YouTube poll last year, so we're not going to do another YouTube poll. We're going to outsource the poll and embed it into our website, which means you got to go to the website and do a poll on the website. It is not live. I created one and tested it, but it's not live. Please visit our website if you haven't seen it yet. It's atlantacastnetwork.com. There is something that says Countdown to the Casties on there. So if you just want to go take a peek at the website for now, please do. However, the poll is going to be, the nomination submissions will be on the website. We're going to give you guys about 2 weeks to think about it. So in 2 weeks, we'll let you know when the nominations are live so that you guys can go and make your nomination.
Put them in. Yep.
Yes, we wanted to talk about it, talk about the categories. We'll talk about the categories again next week. And then the following week, we'll go live with the nominations. We'll allow the nominations to be open for a couple of weeks because we really want to get as much information from you guys as possible. And then we'll start the actual poll for the winners. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So that's how that's going to happen.
There you have it. A lot of moving parts. A lot of moving parts.
Yep.
So to recap, you cannot miss this one. If you want to get Eddie Rain Jr.
Did you say
the 5 heart, Eddie Rain Jr.
Eddie Rain Jr.
Eddie Rain Jr. It will be at Battle for the Rings 4, 1 to 5. When will judging stop?
Judging will start promptly at 4:30.
4:30.
So all you guys that like to make grand entrances and all that there, I've heard through the grapevine there's going to be a lot of people there. So you may want to get there and be able to set your car, wipe it down one last time, or let KJ's mobile detailing along with Pit Stop Skeet clean you on up.
I think we forgot to shout them out. Did we forget that?
I just shouted them out. You see, you so slow.
They will be on deck.
They will be there. We will have food vendors there. There will be an air conditioning spot, so you guys won't burn up. Please bring your tents. There are no trees, not one.
No trees.
Marcus, you remember last time you said people be being trophy whores, right? So do this weekend make them ring whores?
Yes, definitely.
But see, the reason you want to be a ring whore because you only get one shot at this.
All right.
You can go back and forth for the trophies. There's only one shot at this.
Yeah, I mean, if you were going all across the country trying to chase rings, you might be a ring whore.
If I was going from city to city, you will follow me. You'd be a ring whore, but no, you just
they get a pass on this.
You just keep doing this with the ring, Skip.
I'll let y'all know what y'all missed. See,
where yours at, Mister?
See what y'all missed.
They know what's going on. It's going on digital today. You know what I'm saying? So much bling is fogging up the camera.
Warning, don't hang your ring in your window because
on your mirror.
Yes.
Your window, it will bust.
Please, Jesus. Also, we are not responsible.
Also, if I must say, the chain that Skip gives you the ring on, don't wear it on that neither, because you will be crying when you lose it.
Yeah, one lady, she actually found hers.
Yes, she did.
From last year. No, but they're not made to hang around your mirror, because if you slam on brakes, and these are Super Bowl sized rings, y'all. Look, this is my wedding band. That's the ring. It's Super Bowl size. It's not. I mean, y'all just know these are not cheapy rings.
Big boy.
But yeah, I'm gonna thank you guys in advance for everybody that's gonna come and show up. Oh, one more thing. I will have a 7-foot and a 6-foot trophy for most represented club. Ooh. I will do a first and second place. So all you guys that were worried about the 900 Corvettes that's gonna be there, they're still.
Hold on, Skip. Explain. You ain't say most. You ain't say most rep. Or you ain't say deepest. You said most rep.
Deep. Once they come in that gate, they're gonna have a logo of their club, and they're gonna be parked together. So there will be no cars inside the show area that did not pay the $40 entry fee.
So do walkers count?
No, because I'm counting vehicles.
Not for that. No,
I'm counting vehicles.
All right.
It's all about vehicles.
All right. Last question. What time the gates open? I know it's 1 to 12. Can they do that?
If you get there early, I'll go ahead and park you. I don't have a problem. I'm gonna be there super early. So if you guys want to roll in early, just so you can get the stuff set up and all that, come on in. I'll be there way early, so you won't beat me there.
All right, y'all. Y'all got to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Because I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna leave that about.
Whatever. She ain't gonna walk from the car to the AC.
I'm gonna walk from the garage door to the car. That's it.
And I want to say, did Tire Discount say they was giving something out?
And also, Tire Discounts will be open.
Yeah.
We got no, I have a. They're gonna have a plaque. They're gonna have a pick.
I'll create a plaque to give away. Skip.
I'm sorry.
We have free oil changes to give away.
Yes, we will be giving away free oil changes at the venue where we will be.
Yes.
So Yeah. So y'all make sure, and we'll figure out how to sign up for it, or we'll do something. I don't know if we'll give out little small tickets at the gate, and call the numbers out or something of that nature. But we will be giving away oil changes.
And we also have another raffle by Gibson Detail Supplies.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, good.
He's asking, can you prepay? No.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Oh, you can. Okay.
If you prepay via Cash App, you know how you put your little message in there. Hey, Skip, this is Street Visions, Blue Demon. I'm paying for my car, or I'm paying for my whole crew, or whatever.
Blue Devil,
Blue Demon, Blue Camaro. Now,
same thing, nigga. No.
That's it.
Will the oil
expire?
No, it doesn't expire.
I don't think it does. No,
it doesn't expire.
Daryl say he a ring over. What? How many do you have? We got a free car wash raffle also. KJ is actually having us raffle off a car wash. Now, it won't be the maximum package. You understand me? You know, what we do, the vacuum and the hair picking the rug and all that. But
go ahead and let y'all know that's Cash App, right?
Yes, that is my Cash App. It is my phone number. And most of you guys know my orange or green card. That is the picture. So, yeah.
There it is.
So I'm gonna leave that up there. Let that soak in. You can prepay now. I want to see all of y'all out.
Gibson Detail Supplies will be one of our vendors. They will be there. Oh, it's the quick exterior detail for KJ's guys that we're raffling away. So that's just the outside. You want the inside, you pay a little bit more, you get the full thing. There you go. That's what we're raffling off. Gibson's Detail will be there. They will have all types of car cleaning supplies for you guys that like to wash your own vehicle. They did a meet and greet a couple of weeks, almost a month now. We went out and I bought I can't think of the name of the damn thing. What's it called again?
Canon.
The Canon, the foam
Canon.
Yeah. And I used it, and I used the sticky icky that goes in it. And it's not sticky icky, it's just smoke. I want y'all to look right now. This is the liquid, and it works, man.
Shout out to Gibson.
I don't know, get KJ a run for his money. But yeah. I wouldn't give him a run for his money, but you know.
Shout out to Gibson.
Shout out to Gibson's. Shout out to Chef Boy RP.
Boy RP.
He will be there in the as a food vendor.
And Fat Man's Nola Icy.
Fat Man's Nola Icy. I'm quite sure you guys have seen them at car shows. They have very good ices. I think they even offer alcohol too. Yeah.
And real quick, since we got Gibson in the chat, I want to know if this offer still flies. Wait 1 second. We'll be right back.
Yo, it's your boy Gibson with Gibson Detail Supplies. Listen, we're doing the Labor Day 30% off sale online. Tap in, man. Only thing you have to do is put Labor Day 30 and get 30% off of all product. Or visit us at our superstore, 4305 Friendship Road, Buford, Georgia, 30519. Boom!
Not
heard
boom.
I think y'all still can get that discount.
You think?
You think?
I think
Well,
it was a Labor Day sale.
You better put a fence up there like you shouldn't have played that no more. No, I don't know what that means.
Knuckle sandwich.
So get your foam cannon, get your icky sticky, get your gloss boss, get your
yeah.
Ooh,
And
they got so many.
if you guys have a detail service, this is the place to get your stuff. They have it all. That wall, that shot that was in the background wasn't all of it. He had like
a lot of products.
A lot. I think he got froze on a lot.
A lot of you know what product
a lot of shit.
I use the leather conditioner product. Shining. Love it. And it's been at least 2 weeks, 3 weeks since I used it.
And it's still there. Yeah. It held up very well. Air freshener was pristine as well. Oh yeah, we have 30% off in-store. Online coupon has expired, but they have 30% off in-store, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we won't play that video anymore. Okay. Give us a new video, Mr. Gibson, and we'll play it for you. So shout out to everybody that supports us. It means a lot to us for us to do what we do and stay consistent and keep trying to deliver everything we deliver to y'all. Casty Awards coming. Battle for the Rings 4. Don't miss it. I think it's gonna be one for the record book. It's gonna be hot, so bring your tents. Bring your water. If you don't have water, you can get it right at QT right next door, or you can get your little crushed ice. You crushed ice crackheads out there. You can get your crushed ice at QT.
That's real. That crushed ice thing is real.
It is.
And then we got a couple more shows to cover, and then we're gonna get out of here. You put them on the screen, or am I putting them on there, Miss CJ?
You're gonna put them on there, sir. You're gonna put them.
I'm putting them on the screen. All right, let's go with this one.
Stevenson High School Homecoming Parade and Festival. Vendors and community groups want it. It's a $30 vendor fee. Food vendors $100. Registration. If you need the registration, just contact me directly and I'll get it to you. It's Saturday, September 16th. Parade begins at 9 a.m. The festival is at 12 noon until 3 p.m. and all proceeds go to Stevenson High School.
Shout out. That's like my honorary alma mater. I didn't go there, but fuck it. Here we go. Next one.
Nighthawk, you want to take this one away?
Oh yeah, this is the CCOA 4th annual cookout. This Saturday, September the 16th, from 12 to 6. The address is at Alexander Park West, 110 Jonesboro Road, McDonough, Georgia. This is an invite to everybody. You bring your own tents and grills. We also will be having a car club water balloon fight. We got over 2,000 water balloons will be delivered today.
I'll bring you water guns because I'm bringing mine. I'm telling you.
That's going to be fun.
I got a super stoker.
Stop by the Atlanta CarCast tent for games. We'll have all the games.
All the games.
All the games.
Okay, next.
M&E's Car Show. M&E's 3rd annual car show. City of Lovejoy Community Center at 11622 Hastings Bridge Road in Lovejoy, Georgia. That's also September 16th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Featuring GQ, the international DJ. There's a kid zone, vendors, raffles and prizes, 7 different categories, plus trophies for 1st place through 5th place in the following categories: cars, motorcycles, trucks, slingshots, and Corvettes. The proceeds are benefiting the Closer Look Christian Academy Wood Shop. For more information, text 678-972-7687. After that, we have Gibson Detail Supplies and Pit Stop Mobile Detailing. Donuts and Rides. That's Sunday, September 24th at 4305 Friendship Road, Suite B in Buford, Georgia. It's from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. All cars are welcome. There'll be raffles, music, food, no burnouts, no revving, no hooning, and discount store-wide. That was a great meetup. It's really just a meetup. The donuts were Krispy Kreme, so if you like Krispy Kreme donuts, they were really, 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 really good. And it was just a great time, and you get some discounts on some really good products. So make sure you guys come out to Donuts and Rides on Sunday, September 24th. Then on September 24th, Southside Sundays Cruise In, presented by Escobar South. That's from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. every last Sunday of the month. That's at South Lake Circle in Morrow, Georgia. So that's right at South Lake. It's kind of behind the mall. You can't miss it. There's so many cars. You just won't be able to miss this at all.
Shout out to Big Lat.
You know what I don't have? I have the flyer, but I forgot to post it. The Marshallville show. We will be in the city of Marshallville on September 23rd for the City of Marshallville car show. I'll definitely put it in our on the social media. I'll put it on Instagram and Facebook later tonight. So you guys don't want to miss that. If you want a good ride, come to Marshallville with us. It's a great show, great turnout, really, really, really nice cars. Very surprising for such a small town. So on September 30th, Stockbridge Main Street and Downtown Development Authority presents Downtown Stockbridge Muscle and Mystique Car Show. That's September 30th from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. The entry fee is $20 pre-event, and it's $25 on site. I've got another flyer with the QR code for registration that I'll post on Instagram and Facebook as well. But if you need some more information, you can contact 678-833-3306. Mr. Skip and Miss TJ will be judging that car show, so come and see us at the City of Stockbridge. That's going to be a good one. They've got Bridge Fest going on at the same time. They've got live music, entertainment.
And concerts at the amphitheater.
Yes, the amphitheater will be open. If you guys haven't been to the Stockbridge Amphitheater, they have had some amazing concerts this summer. Boys to Men. I can't even name all the people. It's just been a lot of really good groups. The OJs,
Yes.
just phenomenal. So that's going to be a really good all-day event.
And we're going to have them on the show too, guys. So y'all will get to ask questions and all that good stuff, and they'll be able to tell you exactly who's going to be in concert there. But there will be more than one concert that day.
Yep, 20 plus trophies.
Yes.
So you definitely want to come out to Stockbridge Muscle and Mystique Car Show. Also on September 30th, Sweet Auburn Music Festival is having its first theme car show in conjunction with One Nemesis Car Club. 30 trophies, top 25, best in show, best theme, kids' choice, deepest car club, People's Choice Award. Come and enjoy a great car show, vendors, food, and music. That's September 30th, $30 cash app at the gate. Gates open at 9, gates close at 12. The car show is from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. The car entrance is Bell Street off of Auburn Avenue. That's going to be a big, big, big event as well.
Right. And guys, I hope y'all reading the flyer. Those gates will close because of how big the event is. So you got to get there on time or you will not be able to get in. It says the gate closes at 12, and that means that after 12 o'clock, no more cars will be allowed in because of everybody's walking at the Auburn Fest. So y'all remember that. There it is.
Oh, let me hold on. Let me get that one a little bit of a thunder. Hold on. Oh, go ahead.
I'm so confused why you did that.
Me too.
No, the reason why I did that on this one is because I've never seen this before.
You've never
seen. I've never seen our seniors get some love. We give a lot of love to the kids.
We've done it before. We've done it.
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
We give a lot of love to the kids. We give a lot of love to trick-or-treaters and turkey drives and food giveaways and clothes drives and giving away jackets and coats. I haven't seen.
All right, Mark, let her get to the Go to your
head. At any rate, I think this is going to be a great event. We're always looking to do community service. Andrew Williams reached out from GenCare Senior Medical Center and wanted to know if we'd bring some cars by for the seniors at the GenCare Senior Medical Center to just come out and look at. So we kind of made it a bigger event by adding some pampering to go along with it. So join GenCare Senior Medical Center and Atlanta CarCast as we celebrate our seniors and the city of East Point. Senior haircuts, manicures, and facial services will be provided by Sun Envy Beauty Bar, Avon's House of Skin, and Outrageous Cuts. That's on October 7th, Saturday, October 7th, from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Real quick, it's not a car show. It's just a meetup. A meetup where some senior citizens will get to come out and take a look at you guys' car. I think that you guys have amazing cars, and it's nice to just kind of share that with people who once had great cars of their own. People never stop loving cars, no matter how old they are. And we'll be giving back by providing some pampering to the seniors as well. So we will have a trophy to the deepest car club. So any car club that's got a whole lot of cars out, we want to make sure we recognize you for that contribution. So please come and help us celebrate the seniors at Seniors and Rides on Saturday, October 7th.
All right.
After that, There's the first annual Black Tie Culture Gala. This is a car community culture gala hosted by Ron Vrent and MJ the Stuntman of Stunt World USA. This is powered by Chevy B and KP. Y'all know I love KP, so anything we can do to support her. She is looking for sponsors. So if you're interested in sponsoring the Culture Gala, we're going to have her on soon to talk about it. This is a black tie affair. Should be fun and sexy and just a really, really nice event to, put your clothes on and come out and represent with all the rest of the car club community. It's going to be located at 7342 Stonecrest Concourse in Lithonia, Georgia, 30038. And it's from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. on Saturday, October 7th. Another adult event coming up is Roadrunners Elite presents the Adult Prom. Atlanta. Let's show the kids how we do it. This one is Saturday, October 28th. Tickets are $100 a couple, $60 per individual, and the price will increase at the door. There's a prize for the best dressed, food, fun, drinks, and dancing all night. Location and time to be determined. Another event for you to put that stuff on and come on out and represent.
She just will not cuss, will she?
I think he just likes sound effects.
I'm telling you, that was so kitty.
Finally, because he's saying I'm childish for not saying any bad words. See, you threw me all off. Sun Envy and Red Boy presents Diabetes Awareness Car Show. That's November 4th from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Tire Discounters, 1860 Georgia 20 in Conyers, Georgia. Early registration is available. VIP arrival is at 11 a.m. and they will have plant-based and sweet options available. For sponsorship or vendor opportunities, contact 678-333-5873. There's going to be live performances and all kinds of other things. So, yeah.
All right. By Cougar and Matty Milan.
Yes. Yeah.
Are those reggaeton artists?
No, they're singers.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, one important thing I forgot about my car show.
Uh-oh, you froze again, Skip?
I think he meant it's a lot. Whatever it is, it's a lot.
Right.
Whenever he freezes, it's a lot.
Yeah, my internet's acting up. We will not be taking Cash App at the gate. There's a quick trip right next door. There's an ATM. You can stop by your bank. You can do whatever, but we will not be taking Cash App at the gate. I will say that again. I will post it all over all of my. No Cash App at the gate. We're just not.
PayPal?
Period.
No
Nobody.
PayPal.
Because if you got a Cash App card, you can go to the ATM. Boom. You can go somewhere and get cash back.
Venmo?
Get them funky 40. No electronic payment at the gate.
Not even Zelle? Can I tell you?
No electronic payment at the gate.
I'm just making sure we're clear.
But electronic is all of that stuff you just named. PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, all that.
Okay.
I know it's simple and easy. It's just a click, but no. I've been to shows where I've seen people Cash App it and they rescind it real quick and they're already in the gate. And, no, we're not doing any electronic payment at the gate. If you got rolled coins, you're going to have to unroll them and count them out and then re-roll them.
You take ones, though, right?
Of course I take one.
Okay.
So, yeah, Deadpool. No. You know what, Deadpool? For you, yes.
Can I give you some of them ones that I had at Magic City the other day?
Oh no. Them got a stank of smell on them. I don't want them.
You sure? The ones are ones.
Rub them over the middle nose.
Ones are ones.
Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus.
I didn't pick them up off the floor. I mean, our day was left over.
$1 is $1. I'll take it. But it's just too much fraud going on and BS with it. So Camaro Q to say you went without her?
I did. I was there for a long time. You could have came.
Man, don't y'all show up to that game with all them goddamn ones. Now everybody talking about ones. Soldier Girl talking about a stack of ones. Daryl going to the strip club. Yeah, go to the strip club with $100 bill and get some change and watch you get $90 back.
Can I bring my gun? And
facts. That's facts.
Can I spray the ones at you with my little money gun? He froze again.
You into this thing, ain't you? You I believe you got a money gun, don't you?
Possibly.
Oh, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Not Boosie.
Anyway, a lot of stuff going on. Skip has some final preparations to do. There will be some surprises too, of some things that will be at the show. So yeah, more to come on that. We didn't want to unload the whole clip, but it's going to be a great show. So y'all need to show up, show out. You don't have to wash your car because we will have KJ and Pit Stop Mobile Detailing in the building. If you want to get your cars washed when you make that trip out to Conyers, come early. It's going to be hot. So yeah, let's stay hydrated. Let's have some fun. Let's socialize. Let's do what we do. So yeah, y'all got anything else before we get up out of here?
Don't forget to think about your nominations.
Nomination.
Nominations.
Nomination. She got a money gun. Wait a minute.
And I want to say KJ.
Soldier Girl won a lap dance. Deadpool got the money gun, and Daryl
bring it.
The money gun.
Bring it.
And I want to say, and I don't want to put KJ on the spot. I think he's still in the chat. He was trying to do some type of early bird special. I don't know if he wanted to do it as I could have sworn I heard him say it was hot out there, but I heard him say he wanted to try that at Skip's show. So
we were supposed to do a raffle, a paid raffle,
not both.
No. He was talking to me, not y'all.
Oh, mind my business.
Shit. When he said he was working on doing some type of early bird special where somebody can prepay for a wash and get a cheaper rate. So y'all get with KJ on that.
You already tried to give away Gibson stuff earlier. He put them fists in the chat. You stopped, didn't you? KJ go put the fists up next.
I'm doing my thing. So anyway, so yeah, we're gonna be here same bat time, same bat channel. If you are not aware of the things that are going on this network, please get in tune. On Monday, it is going down with youth sports, and they are crossing into unknown territory with college players, NFL players are starting to possibly surface. They're doing a lot on the Fifth Quarter Sports Podcast. So if you're a sports fan, I think football season started tonight. Yep. If you're into sports, please tap into what they're doing on Monday nights. You don't have to tap in live. None of our shows on this network, you have to be there live. You can always watch it after the fact. So go back and check out what they're doing on the Fifth Quarter Sports Podcast on Monday. On Tuesday, Uncomfortable Truth is hot and heavy. A lot of great conversation. If you hadn't heard about the lady that got hit in the head with a brick and you want to hear about the discussion behind that, it was a great show this past Tuesday on that. After Dark will be returning with their new season, new fresh look. They're coming back. So shout out to all of those folks. And then here on Atlanta CarCast, we will always be here for you for all car culture, car show, car content, anything on 4 wheels, 5 wheels, 6 wheels, whatever. We will be here for you. So we will see y'all this Sunday. I've been Mr. That is TJ. That is Nighthawk with the T. And that is Skip with the rings.
Oh, I need to do something with my hands too. They all doing stuff.
So yeah, when y'all get these rings, this is the trophy that you post. You know when y'all little Negroes leave these shows and you put the little trophy on your hood and you take your little pictures and shit. This is the show you do that in. You put the ring or you hold the ring, you take the pictures. This is the one you do that for. You're saving up to do that now. But don't be doing it on the other shows. You do it on this show. Fuck you talking about. We out.